They are very good.
These also make some cough drop thing that I had bought some of, that really good.
Yeah, the cough drops work really well.
Kill the germs.
The thieves mints come in you can get a package of 1 or you can get a package of 3, however you want it. And then also there is a ceramic necklace. Let's see what's in that boot. Look there, that is a necklace that you can wear around your neck. If you're going to be going to gymnastics, turning flips, this would not be the place to wear your necklace. But if you're just walking around normal, right on your feet, this would be a good thing to wear around you and put whatever kind of oil you
There's
need.
something else in here.
What is that?
It's oil.
It's oil, yeah. I think that is a sample of thieves that you could put in your necklace.
The necklace is adjustable, really easily adjustable, so it can fit people of all sizes. Then you can tighten it up after you get it over your head.
She now has a ceramic Young Living necklace.
She's like, now what you supposed to do with
There's
it?
poofy stuff like
That is
Poofy
stuff.
stuff.
For me.
Poofy stuff in it.
I think that's where you put your
You
wool.
put your
wool
it's like
inside
a
there.
cotton piece of cotton stuff in there that you would put your oils on so they wouldn't drop, drip out on you.
The last thing that we need to talk about is the kits. We have,
Right here we have a thieves kit, and this is what all comes in it. There's a lot of merchandise in that kit.
there's also a ninja kit that's on special this month, as well as the regular kit that comes with this kind of diffuser and 11 oils and some ninja samples, some oil samples, and is that it?
Yeah, we might want to talk about some of the oils that come in the Premier Starter Kit. That is the most popular kit when you're trying to get started with Young Living. Okay, let's see. I love the lemon. I cook with it, I make cookies with it, and I put it in my water every morning. What else do I love? Where is what I love? Oh, thieves! I like the thieves. I put a drop on my toothbrush. It makes your teeth feel so good and clean. I put it in tea sometimes, just 1 drop. It will keep you from getting sick during flu season. There are a lot of uses for the thieves. You can even make your own cleaning products with it.
Speaking of thieves, this was not in the holiday catalog, but I need to share a testimony about this. For the past year and a half when I would go to the dentist, my gums was receding and they would bleed really bad when I got my teeth cleaned. I started using Thieves toothpaste and coconut oil, and they asked me this time when I went to the dentist what I was doing different, and that's all I changed was Thieves toothpaste and coconut oil.
You
That's
do
pretty
get the
cool.
small bottle of Thieves toothpaste in your
Yes.
Bon Voyage trouble.
So that's a really good item. And also Peace and Calming comes in the kit, and it is an awesome oil. When I first started with essential oil in February, that's what I used to help me sleep, because I'd been through a trying time in my life and I was just suffering from not being able to sleep at all. And I put Peace and Calming in my diffuser and I started sleeping, stuff would fall off the wall and I wouldn't even hear it. And I think I was just so exhausted, but the Peace and Calming just helped me relax. And another story that is my favorite story about the Peace and Calming is my grandson was having a nightmare one night, and I put Peace and Calming on his neck, and I prayed for him, and before I could even walk back around to the bed, he was snoring. So the combination of prayer and oils is an awesome
And he didn't even
combination.
remember the nightmare.
He didn't even remember. I asked him the next morning, and he said, "What you talking about, Gigi?" And I said, "Well, you had a nightmare last night," and he didn't remember it. So the whole thing was wiped away just from the prayer and the oil. Most of my stories about my grandsons. My other grandson dropped a steel rod on my foot one night, and it instantly started swelling. It broke some blood vessels, apparently, because it started getting red and swelling. And I put Panaway on 2 times, and within 30 minutes the pain was gone and the swelling was gone. I couldn't even share my war story at church the next day because you couldn't tell it. Just straight Panaway. there's a pain cream recipe that you can make from 4 of the oils that are in the kit, and everybody loves that oil. All the oils that are in the pain cream, and it's really easy to make. And we can get that recipe to you if you want it. But when you buy the kit, it comes with it. All those 4 oils. All you have to have is coconut oil. And Christy, did you want to talk about peppermint?
Yes, peppermint is really good if you have any kind of stomach problems. As everybody knows, I have had some stomach issues, and I go through a lot of peppermint. Just rub it straight on my belly, and I diffuse it in my house a lot too, because it will make your stomach pains go away. But it's also good for energy, fevers, and headaches. So peppermint is one of my favorite oils, along with the lavender, because I have rashes. I mean, it don't look like a rash, but I just wake up in the middle of the night just scratching because I itch so bad. And the last 3 nights, it gets worse in the winter, so the last 3 nights I've had to wake up 2 o'clock in the morning and put my lavender on, and within 5 minutes I'm back asleep. I didn't, and used to before we got into Young Living, I would have scabs from scratching myself at night, and not even knowing about it. But since I have the lavender, no more scabs.
Yes, well, I personally like frankincense. I had a spot on my eye, and it was like from sun, and I just got a Q-tip and went put it on there, and it's completely gone. It kind of burned a little bit because I didn't put anything with it. Because sometimes you have to put carrier oil with it if it's kind of hot to touch. But I put it straight on because it was such a bad spot. It was dark, but it's completely gone. Love it. Jason uses it for like pimples, like little spots that's just here, there, and yonder on her face, and then make the pimples go away too.
It's also good for age spots.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
firming your skin. It's a
And firming
great
your skin.
anti-aging
I
oil.
did use the frankincense after my surgery in June on my scars because they were just looking red and ugly and irritated. I actually soaked in frankincense a lot. I had just gotten my first little starter kit. I went through my bottle of frankincense really fast because I figure I need to soak in it with the stretch marks and the scars, and it works wonders.
And I also use Valor when I get my massage. I get a massage every week, and she puts it up my spine, and it helps me to pop back into place all the areas that's out of line. It helps me to pop back in place. It's also good for sleep apnea. I have not tried that, but some people say it helps them not to snore when they put in their big toe. I probably need to try that on my husband, really. But I don't know if he'd let me. He'd probably wake up. His feet's ticklish. And then purification. I used it on my finger. My finger's still in a Band-Aid. Thanksgiving Day, I sliced it with a Cutco knife. I filleted it, really. I mean, it was really bad. And I put purification on it, and it's starting to close back up already. I just put purification, put my Band-Aid on it, and it's pretty much sealed up that spot on there. It didn't really burn that bad. You'd think it would, but it didn't really burn that bad either. And then Jasa uses purification for her acne on her face. She just puts it pretty much all over her face and uses it as a wash.
And I use it as a deodorant also. I love purification.
And it smells pretty good.
Well, my
to
son
me.
has had a cold, and he's been soaking in lavender and purification with the Epsom salt, and I think he's gonna go back to school tomorrow. With no doctor's visits and no over-the-counter drugs, just what I have.
So that's when you pull out the joy oil.
Yeah, really.
We're
When he
going
goes
to school.
So what we would like for you to do is share this with anybody that you think would be interested in these kind of gifts for Christmas. Something healthy, something that's good for you, instead of something that's going to give you cavities, make you gain weight, that's going to tear up when you first time you try to use it. This is something that lasts. It's a really cool gift idea.
Once you start using it, you're hooked.
Exactly. It's the best thing that's happened to me in a really long time, and that's saying a lot because a lot of good things hadn't happened, but this is one of them.
It really would be good to have this kit, or especially the lemon oil after the holidays, because it helps with obesity, and we all know we're going to gain some weight during these holiday
Exactly.
seasons.
So we appreciate your time, and we thank Rena for doing our hair, because we always looking pretty rough when we first got here, and also
Look
thank
at us.
the florist shop, Yondy Watson, that did our decoration for us, and Charles for coming over with his blinking lights and his horn and everything else he's got going on. And watching, and just share it with everybody.